Hello, today I'm going to show you insert update delete in PHP but without refreshing the page. So first of all, this is the output, which type of output we are going to generate. So in last I will show you one by one, step by step, everything, but this is the final output which we get in last. You can see I am going to add one record over here, insert, then you can see without refreshing the page I get here this record. And now if I want to edit this record, then I have to just click here edit. Now I am going to write here now update. You can see here I get here updated record. Now if I want to delete this record, then I am going to delete this record. This record is deleted. Now you can see this this is totally without refreshing the page. This is totally without refreshing the page. So we are going to generate this type of output. So first of all, we have to create one table in PHP myadmin. Okay, I already created one database. Database name is checkbots, and on this database I create one table. Table name is table1. In this table 1, you can see we have three field: ID, name and city. So you need this three field: ID, name and city. Okay, now we are going to develop this type of output. So first of all, I create one page. Okay, right now I create this page, but this is empty. Yes, so first of all, we are going to display all record from database. So I need one division. Okay, I create this division. Now we need one ajax function to display this record. So I am going to create here JavaScript. Okay, now we need one more page. Update.php. In this page we are going to do database connectivity. So we have to create here a database connectivity. Here we have to write mysql i_connect. Very big coding in this. Here we have to write $link, then we have to pass our database name. Now select star from table 1. We are going to display simple record. Now we have to display record in table format. So we need here table, then we need slash table. Now we need tr, and now we need slash tr. Inside this one td and complete this td. Now we need this type of 3 td right now. Then we will add more td. First of all, we need to display id, then we have to display name, and then we have to display city. Okay, now this record we have to fetch using array, so I have to do a database connectivity. Status is equal to disp. Now HTML http.send null. We are going to do connectivity using ajax. Now we have to display response in this. Our division name is disp underscore data dot inner HTML http dot response text, and now we need to call this function, so I am going to call this function here. You can see here we call here this function. Now okay, we did not get any record, so we have to check what is the problem in this. So first of all I am going to run this again, and we get no record, so we have to check here. Here we need to add one condition. We get this status if $status is equal to disp, then and then only we have to display this. Still we are not getting the output, so we have to check what is the problem. Okay, we get here output. So we display this simple table over here, but now we need here two button. One is edit button and one is update button. Actually we need three button. One is delete, edit and update. So now we are going to add that button. Before that we need to add here one div. Now we are going to add here div. Div id, and here we have to complete /div. We give div id name and find id. So this div name is name1, name2, name3, name4, like this. Now same way we have to give div here. It is too difficult because when we get error, then it is difficult to find, because this is using ajax, and ajax did not give any types of error, so we have to find what is the error. Now we give division id like this. Now we need one more td, and we need to add button over here. We are going to add button for delete. Now we need to add here button. Input type button. Now we need to give here id, so we here also give dynamic id. Echo $id. Now we need to give here name also, so we give here name. In name we give this id same. Now we need to give value, so we give here value, delete, and now we give here on click event. In this on click we give delete one, and in this we are going to pass this dot id. So this id we pass on delete function, and now we are going to take button for edit. Input type button. Here also we need to give id like this, and we need to change value is edit, and on click we need to give function name aa and this dot id. Okay, now we are going to take button. Button name is update. Now in id we are going to give name like update and id, then name, and then value is update, and here we are going to take button name is equal to bb, and here we need one style attribute, because when we run this program we don't want to see this program this button. So I am going to here visibility hidden, and now I will show you how it looks. Now we are going to run this. You can see here, we see here two buttons, one is edit and one is delete. So now we are going to perform to create button function like a and bb. So I am going to create function aa, and here we are going to take value. Now here we have to take few variables. Txt name plus a. I will explain you why we use like this. city id, and here we are going to give city plus a, here txt city, and now here city id, and now here city and txt city id, and now we have to hide this edit button and we are going to display update button. So update id is equal to update plus a. Now document dot get element by id a dot style dot visibility is equal to hidden, and now update id visibility is equal to, now we have to give here visible. Okay, now I am going to show you what happened. When I click edit, you can see here you get this text box and this value should be inside the text box, but why this text box is not available here? The problem here, we have to check here input type text, value is equal to city, id is equal to txt city id, here we have to give city id, txt city id, and here text variable city. Yes, now you can see we get here value inside the div text. So this way we can do this. Now we have to update this record. Oh yes, I will show you. This is we take dynamic, we have to generate dynamic text box name. So we get this name id, name plus a, this is the txt name. So this way we can create dynamic id of text box. You can see here we give a dynamic text box id, here also dynamic text box id. So for that we need this. Now we need to create function for update. So I am going to create function bb, and here we are going to update this. Here we take name id, variable name id is equal to txt name plus b, variable name is equal to document dot get element by id, name id dot value. Now we need here city id is equal to txt city plus b, and here variable city, and we are going to give here city id dot value. Now we need to create one function update value. For update this value, in this value we are going to pass three variable one is B, one is name, and one is city. And after this record updated, we have to visibility hidden to make update button, and we have to display again edit button. So for that we have to write here document dot get element by id b dot style dot visibility equal to visible. And now we need here update b style dot visibility is equal to hidden. And now we need again division over there, name plus b dot inner html is equal to b, no sorry not b, but we have this in name variable. And now we have to give this value in city is equal to, here we have to pass city variable. Okay, now we have to take update value function, and in this we are going to take this variable which we pass from here, we are going to get here. And now we have to do here database connectivity using ajax. Now here we have to pass update.php and id is equal to id and name is equal to name and city is equal to city. And now we are going to pass here status is equal to update. Okay, now we have to give here update query. So first of all we have to give here status condition if dollar status is equal to update, then we have to do here update operation. So first of all we have to get here id which we pass from ajax, name, city, and now we are going to pass trim function. So if we get any space before an ending, then we can delete that using trim function. Now here we have to pass update query, update table 1, set name is equal to $name, city is equal to $city, where id is equal to $id. Now we are going to check here edit. Why did not see the update button? Here we have to do semicolon. Yes, now we are going to show here take one after update why it is not disabled. Update plus b b style dot visibility is visible. Update plus b visibility is equal to hidden. Name plus b or tray in HTML is equal to name. City plus b in HTML is a city. Name id is equal to txt name plus b. Name is equal to name id dot value. City id is equal to txt city plus b. City is equal to city id dot value, and now we passed here update value. B dot visibility is equal to visible. Everything should be right. Now what is the problem? Now we have to change any problem here or not. Update button, update equal $row id, name here also id, value update, visibility done, and here we have to pass this dot name. Yes, we can see here our record is updated. Rajkot 1, and I am going to update. You can see here our record is updated. Now we need to perform this delete operation. So for this delete operation we need one function here, function name delete one, and to delete we have to pass here only id and status. Id and status is equal to delete, and after delete we need to call here display data name function. Now we have to do here delete operation. Copy this, paste this, now here we have to write delete query. Delete from table 1 where id is equal to $id. Okay. Now we are going to check. Okay, now I am going to delete this record. You can see our record is deleted. Okay, now we are going to take here 3 text box for insert. Not 3, but we need only 2. So for that we need form tag. So first of all, here we are going to take form tag. Form name form1, then action, and then we have to give method. And now we are going to complete this form over here. And now we need here 3 text box: id, txt name ins, and then placeholder is equal to name. So we need one more text box: txt city ins. Now here we need placeholder like city, and now we need button, input type button, and we need id also, beauty1. We need value insert and complete ins. Okay, now we need to create this function name ins. So I'm going to create this type of function ins. And now variable name is equal to document dot get element by id. We need txt name ins dot value, and now this way we need city value, city, and we take here txt city ins. And now question mark name is equal to name, and city is equal to, we take here variable like this, nm is equal to nm, city is equal to city, and status is equal to ins. And now we call this dis_data origin, and now we are going to blend these text box. txt name and txt city ins value is equal to blend. Okay, now we need to do here insert operation. So if $status is equal to ins, then we have to create here insert operation. We need to get here name and city. Now we need to get here city, sorry, yeah. And now we have to do here insert query. Insert into table 1 values $name and $city. Now we are going to check here. Value is not there, so we have to check what is the problem. No, here we have to give okay. We are going to delete this. Now going to add one more record, and we are going to check. Yes, we can see here this will work. Now I am going to edit here. Okay, so this way we can perform this type of insert update delete without refreshing the page. And in last of the video you can see the download path of this code, so you can download this code from online, so this will help you. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, then please share it and give me one like. Thank you so much.